You know, it's a shame what goes on, and it shouldn't go on. Democrats use this mind manipulation game to persuade the people that Donald Trump is the problem. We need to get rid of him. We need to impeach him. Use 25th Amendment. You know, all that stupid shit, right? And it gets dumb after a while. You know, you got a taxi cab driver. He's driving his car. Rear-ends another car at a stop street. It's Donald Trump's fault. He needs to be impeached. A roller coaster jumps off the track at an amusement park, kills some people. That's Donald Trump's fault. We need to impeach him. A fishing trawler just went off the coast of South Carolina. It sunk. It's Donald Trump's fault. Donald Trump uses non-presidential Trump to wash his body. God forbid. Oh, we need to use 25th Amendment on him. He wipes his butt with the wrong hand. Oh, we need to have an investigation on this. At breakfast, he picks his coffee cup up with his left hand instead with his right hand. Oh, my God. We need a 25th Amendment on this guy. He doesn't know what hand to use. Gets stupid after a while. It's really stupid, and the media is right along with them. What's happening today happened some time ago. It was just worded differently. It's not a big deal. But those people who were born, I say in the late 80s on out, have no idea what I'm talking about. When gas was 26 cents a gallon, 26.9, and between, I say around in 1972, 73, it went up like 34 cents a gallon. If you had a VW, hell, a couple buck and fill the damn thing up. And back then we had hand cranks. Watch the little numbers roll around. Yeah. And back then we had leaded fuels, and back then we had muscle cars. And pay was a lot different, hourly rate was a lot different. I should know because I worked at Wheaton's Glass. Well, I left the farm part-time, worked at the gas station full-time. I left the gas station and went to Wheaton's Glass in Millville. And for a few years there, I worked up to a point where I was making $12.48 an hour. We were unionized. I worked the hot end, and then I worked the packing house. I worked both ends. Big difference then. My new truck was 70, it was a Dodge, it was a 1974, I bought a brand new Dodge, and it was about close to $5,000. I put $1,200 up on it. I remember doing that. Anyway, this gas shortage thing that everybody's complaining about, and the price of gas and all this, is nothing new here. Back in the day, we had what they call an oil embargo, done by OPEC at that time. And they were complaining there was a glut of fuel, glut of oil on the market. Prices were down. They wanted to get the prices up. There's a lot of opposition between the United States, Canada, and all the other countries. But OPEC was determined to bring the prices up. So they cut production. When they cut production, shortages began. And other entities are also involved in this too. Then it came out to the point to where odd even numbers. They used your tag on your vehicle. If it was an odd number, you got fuel on an odd day. If it was an even day, you got fuel on a different day. It went back and forth. But I remember very well. And we had leaded fuel back then too. When you had 93 octane, that was some serious fuel. 93, 95, yeah. Big difference. But President Trump inherited this mess. And he inherited 47 years of nightmare. Period. When Jimmy Carter was president of the United States and the Iranian resolution happened, the Shah left. Next thing happened where the embassy fell in the hands. It was attacked. Hostages began. Ronald Reagan got in there. Hostages were released. But before then, before Reagan got in, there was a rescue attempt which cost, I think it was an Apache helicopter or a Black Hawk helicopter, not sure, and C-130 in a sandstorm. Tragedy. Very tragic. Lost servicemen. We were losing service people for the last 47 years. Then there was money being given, meetings were happening, and then there was, under the Clinton administration, or Hillary Clinton I think it was, U-235 enriched uranium was given to them. At the time, there was the Soviet Union helping them do their nuclear program and their weapons program. Yeah. Then there was the situation in Beirut where the bombing happened, killed many servicemen. Tragedy. With this oil embargo, we had ships sitting out here waiting to get offloaded. Some sat for 2, 3, 4 weeks. Some just went to different ports to offload so they're going to get more oil. It was a nightmare. It was a big, big nightmare. When we fast forward to today, this is no damn different. The only difference is you got this mess of the Hormuz. Now, let's also look at this thing where Biden left billions and billions of dollars of military hardware behind. Weapons, ammunitions. Nobody said a word. And it cost American lives too. When we look at this damn thing, you got a lot of politicians and a lot of entertainers jumping up and down that this war should not happen. This war should not be like this. Donald Trump needs to be impeached. He's the cause of this problem, and he's not. All because of 47 years of nobody doing a goddamn thing to fix the problem. And unfortunately, that's how it came down to. Now, when we look at Iran, giving them all this money over the course of years, plus they're shipping their own oil out too, they're supplying their own terrorist groups. Hezbollah, Hamas, Islamic Jihad, Al-Qaeda, the Palestinians, Islamic Jihad, ISIS, Islamic State of Iraq, Syria, terrorist groups, Afghanistan, Islamabad. The Houthis, the Houthis, and other terrorist groups, splinter groups from these groups. And we don't know who's even here. You can't make this stuff up. 47 years of nightmare. And everybody's complaining about the gas tanks. Everybody's complaining about the cost of fuel. Depending upon the state you're living in, the price of fuel may go down a little bit, but it's these blue states, governors, will add more tax on top of the taxes there to drive the costs up. So we would sit there and say, yeah, we're not going to vote for these guys again. It's Donald Trump's fault. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. This has been a problem for years. This Islamic government has been a thorn in the world's side for 40-some years. Lobbing missiles all over the place. The Soviet Union helped them in their missile program, with their nuclear program. China assisted them as well. And this goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and we're sitting in the middle of this mess. And then you got these open borders, and then you got these terrorists in this country, and nobody knows who they are or where they're at. But the Democrats want to sit there and blame everybody else for this problem. In order to straighten this mess out, somebody's got to get a set of balls and say, look, we'll negotiate with you to a point, and I'm going to draw the line. Not sit there and give them more money, have so many meetings, go back, nothing's done, more meetings, nothing gets done, more meetings, nothing gets done, give you more money so they can supply their terrorist groups that are killing innocent people around the world. Then you got this, it doesn't stop. Then he wants to, they don't want to charge transport fees to go in and out of Hormuz. But they don't own that strait because the strait is open water. You can't make this stuff up. You really can't. This is something, like I said before, it's going on for years and years and years. Yes, you got a bunch of politicians jumping up and down and said, well, this war shouldn't happen, and you shouldn't take unlawful orders, and maybe we should have the military take this president out. Those people should be held accountable for their statements. A lot of these politicians want to see this whole operation fail at the cost of a lot of American lives. I wonder whose side you really are when you talk like that. But again, they use these people to promote this stuff. They use these people who don't know anything. They use these people time and time again for their protests, for all the other bullshit stories they create. And this is where we're at now. It should never happen. If people have actually done something. If this Democrat Party, so great it is, would have done something, but it didn't do anything. Leave it with this. Keep your friends and family close and do not be afraid to defend yourselves. And like I said before, this is nothing new. He inherited this mess. Now we're dealing with it. Thanks to them. You take care.